Hello everyone, I'm Bill.
I'm Lana.
Welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to talk about a recent event that shocked the world, the launch of DeepSeek. Some media outlets have also referred as the DeepSeek shock. The last event to be called a shock was the Lehman shock.
Oh, does that refer to the Lehman Brothers financial crisis in 2008?
Yes, it does. From this term, you can understand how significant this event is for the world. However, this time is not a crisis, but rather a rare positive shock that could potentially accelerate world development. And today, we'll dive into exactly what happens. As you know, the world's leading AI company is OpenAI, which is a very famous application called ChatGPT.
I mean, many people are probably using this software right now since it debuted at the end of 2022.
Yes, I believe so. And since then, ChatGPT has been the leader in the AI field. And whenever people think about AI, ChatGPT is the first thing that comes in mind. Although many of other excellent AI applications have emerged, such as Google's Gemini and Claude, which I also have been used and found to be very good, none have been able to shake ChatGPT's position. It's kind of like, despite the existence of many cryptocurrencies, the meme coins, none have been surpassed the OG Bitcoin.
Okay.
The reason ChatGPT has maintained its top position is that it currently has the best AI model in the world. We all know that what AI means, but what is the AI model? Simply put, is the brain of the AI. In the professional field, it's called large model, which essentially means the brain.
So ChatGPT is powerful because it has the best artificially intelligent brain in the world. It's very smart.
Right. And these AI companies, like OpenAI, are essentially creating brain by designing many neurons and weaving complex networks. And theoretically, the more neuron and the more complex the network, the smarter the brain will be.
Just like humans.
Right. These AI companies are mimicking the human brain to create artificial intelligent brains. After creating the brain, it's being tested and scored.
So the higher the score, the smarter the brain.
Exactly, like how we take a test. So far, ChatGPT's brain has consistently scored the highest, making it the top AI. To create such smart brain, several things are needed. We need computer power, we need algorithm, we need high quality data.
This is pretty similar to raising a child. To raise an excellent child with good grades, the child needs to have a high IQ, the algorithm part, and learn high quality knowledge, which will quickly improve their performance. So training a large AI model is similar to raising a person, but there's one difference. AI has the advantage of a computer power, which humans don't have.
That's right. Our biological brain structure is fixed. It cannot be changed, but AI can simply stack chips to increasing its complexity of its neuron and neural network to make it smarter. And theoretically, their IQ will surpass ours because it can be infinitely smarter. While we have the limits determined by our brain structures, the stacking of the computer chips is the computing power part. So the IQ of the AI is the result of the combined effects of computing power and algorithm. The reason OpenAI's ChatGPT has dominated the world is because its excellence in computing power, algorithm, and data. In fact, when it comes to algorithm and data, the world's top AI companies, they're quite similar to each other because the methods for building the brain and algorithm are often used based on publicly available research papers.
So the underlying logic is similar, meaning that the brains created by different companies should technically be similar from the outside.
It should be. Not only that, but the data comes from the internet, which also publicly available. So there's not much room for competition. And ultimately, the competition comes down to the computing power.
Who can stick more chips to make their AI smarter?
These computing chips are coming from a company called Nvidia, which is currently the most prominent computing chip company. It designs chips.
Okay.
So it's important to know that these chips are not unlimited supplies.
So their product is limited. Is it because it's expensive or?
Yes, OpenAI invested heavily in computing chips early on. They hoarding a large number of them. Nvidia's most advanced chip, the B200, which costs $50,000 per card.
Oh wow.
That's equivalent to a high-end car. Maybe not so high-end nowadays because of inflation. The ordinary families definitely don't need this, but major AI companies competing for computer powers do need those.
So whoever has more of these chips has an advantage.
Correct. OpenAI has been hoarding these chips for years and buying as many as possible. Kind of like when I started Bitcoin mining, I hoarded 18 Nvidia gaming GPUs to mine Bitcoins
Oh gee.
and gouged the GPU price up. I was part of the problem.
I see
And
that.
there are two reasons for this. First, they might need them in the future, and since there are scarce resources, it's better to have them now. And second, if they don't buy them, their competitors will.
So whether they use them or not, they'll buy them to prevent the others from getting them. Sounds like a competitive company.
OpenAI isn't doing it alone. It's working with parent company Microsoft, which is primarily funding the efforts. It's unclear how many cars exactly they have stockpiled, but it's estimated that their current model uses 50,000 H100 chips.
Oh, wow.
That's the previous generation most advanced chip. And soon they will need around 1 million chips. The demand is enormous. With 50,000 chips, they achieve the level of ChatGPT. To reach the next level, they will need 1 million chips. And chips always has been a strong suit of the United States, which is why the US has maintained its dominance in the tech field. The US dominates the global chip industry, ensuring that American AI companies like the OpenAI and Google have the world's best computing power, thus maintaining the US leadership in the AI. However, just a few days ago, something unexpected happened. The company quickly shook ChatGPT's dominance in the AI field. The key point is that this isn't an American company, but a company from Hangzhou, China, called DeepSeek.
Okay.
The most direct evidence of DeepSeek impact on OpenAI is that on the January 27th, ChatGPT, which has been the top ranked mobile app for years, was suddenly dethroned by a relatively unknown name, DeepSeek.
Why is this surprising though?
Because DeepSeek had never promoted its product before.
Oh.
Additionally, DeepSeek wasn't well known in the AI field. It was just a mobile app only launched in January 15th, and within 2 weeks, it surpassed ChatGPT. This not only shocked the ChatGPT, but also sent shockwaves through the entire US AI industry. Previously, no matter how much competition there was in the AI, it was always among the American companies. The US firm believed that it was an undisputed leader in the AI. But now an unknown Chinese company has suddenly changed the game. If you search for DeepSeek in the App Store now, you should see the app.
So you can download it and try it out. It's a software where it's almost the same functionality as ChatGPT. So you can ask it a question and it'll answer.
Basically. And honestly, it's not significantly more advanced than ChatGPT based on my usage.
So why has this seemingly simple product surpassed the original?
Well, the answer lies in 4 words: high quality, low cost.
Oh.
The high quality is reflected in its performance, which is on par with ChatGPT. Currently, ChatGPT has 2 main models. One's called 4.0, another one's called 0.1. These are the 2 different types of brains.
Okay.
The 4.0 models handles everyday tasks, is smart, and can respond quickly. The 0.1 model, on the other hand, is for deep learning and deep thinking. It responds more slower, but think more deeply, giving
Okay.
complex answers.
Okay, so 4.0 is like your personal assistant, while 0.1 is like your own consultant.
That's right, not every task requires a consultant, the 0.1 model to solve. For simple tasks, 4.0 is sufficient. DeepSeek has also released 2 models, V3 and R1. The V3 model is comparable to ChatGPT's 4.0, and the R1 model is comparable to the 0.1. Their performance is almost the same, and in some areas, DeepSeek even surpasses ChatGPT model. I tested DeepSeek on many other questions, and its performance was consistently excellent.
So it's definitely more high quality.
And however, the quality isn't the main focus here, What's truly shocking is the price.
How cheap is this?
Free.
Oh.
Let's first talk about ChatGPT's pricing. While ChatGPT is free for basic users if you want to just ask 5 questions, there are many pricings for paid users. The basic paid users have to spend $20 a month, and professional users have to pay $200 a month to access the most advanced AI model.
Wow.
In contrast, DeepSeek is completely free. Anyone can use this smart brain for free, which is comparable to ChatGPT's most advanced model. In addition to the mobile apps, ChatGPT also makes money through API calls. For example, customer service used involving real people answering phones or responding messages online now is increasingly being handled by AI.
How does that work?
Well, ChatGPT locks its AI model in the data center of that particular business and provides answers and connections to the business.
So that means when customers ask for a question, the AI brain can analyze it and answer them.
Exactly, but the business will pay for the service based on the number of the words using the questions and answers for different pricing. The cost is calculated per word, with different rates for the question and answers. For example, if the question costs $1 per word and answer costs $4 per word, a simple exchange like, "Who are you?" 3 words, and answer is, "I'm ChatGPT," 3 words. That will cost 3 plus 3 times 4 equals $15.
That's an expensive question.
Well, that's not actual. The actual price are lower than that, but this is an example to show you how the pricing works. But it's still cheaper than human customer services. Many companies use ChatGPT's API call service, not only just for customers, but also for AI navigations.
Also AI-powered games.
And AI stock analysis systems. These services are based on the same principle.
Charge per word.
That's right. Moreover, ChatGPT uses model to lock in customers. Once a company replaces all its customer service with ChatGPT API service, it becomes dependent on the service. It cannot easily switch to another provider. DeepSeek offers the same API service, but at 1/10 the price of the ChatGPT. This means for the same amount of money, business can handle 10 times more queries and questions with the same quality. Who wouldn't want that? So DeepSeek's lower price is the game changer, but also the low price isn't the main reason for a shock. The real shocker is the DeepSeek have open sourced its large model, making available for anyone to download and run on their local computers.
I mean, that means that anyone could technically have the same capabilities as OpenAI. You could even start your own AI company and make money from it.
Yeah, you could do that. This open source move is incredibly attractive for business and individual. More importantly, it's a direct blow to the closed source AI company like OpenAI. It's funny it's called OpenAI, but it has closed source code. OpenAI makes money by keeping its brain locked away, and no one can see it. You can ask a question, you will get an answer, but it won't show you how it works. It's like OpenAI has trained very skilled lawyers. You can consult with a lawyer for a fee.
But DeepSeek has also got a lawyer, but it's public. Anyone can take this public lawyer home and have a private consultant for free.
It's like hire a 5-star lawyer for pro bono cases.
Okay.
Of course, to run the smartest brain on your computer, you might need a high-end machine. But running a decent model is feasible for many. This is like a scenario where only OpenAI know how to dig wells. If you want water, you have to pay for them. But now, DeepSeek has created a well digging machine that anyone can use for free and take home and use it to dig your own well and produce the water as good as OpenAI's.
Even if you don't want to dig your own well, you can use DeepSeek water as the same price as OpenAI's water.
Right. This caused a panic in the US on the day DeepSeek topped the chart. On January 27, all AI-related stocks in the US plummeted, especially chip manufacturers like Nvidia, the company who was providing the computing chips. We saw the stock drop by 17% in a single day,
Oh wow.
losing billions in market values, the largest single-day drop in the US stock market history.
Well, it makes sense that DeepSeek's rise would affect OpenAI. Why did Nvidia's stocks drop?
Because there's another factor. DeepSeek's development costs are incredibly low. DeepSeek was able to open source its model because it didn't spend much money creating it. OpenAI reportedly spent billions of dollars developing its top model for O and O1, with most money going towards buying the Nvidia's chip. In contrast, DeepSeek created 2 models comparable quality for just $5.6 million. roughly 1% what OpenAI's cost.
That amount is something many of our viewers could afford.
Huh?
Some. Moreover, DeepSeek didn't use the most advanced chip to create its model. It uses relatively ordinary chips. The reason it uses this chip is that the US has imposed a chip embargo on China, preventing China from accessing the most advanced computer chips. Although there are rumors that DeepSeek stockpiled those high-end chips before the embargo, and it couldn't have stockpiled that many. Despite this, DeepSeek managed to achieve remarkable results with limited resources. In essence, DeepSeek accomplished what US companies spend tens of billions of dollars on using far less money and fewer computer chips. If US companies rely on a stack of large number of computer chips to achieve their results, while DeepSeek achieving the similar results with fewer computer chips, and then the value of these high-end chips is called into question. The market now believes that Nvidia's chips are more overvalued, as stacking them doesn't provide as much advantage as previously thought. This led to a massive sell-off in Nvidia's stock. It's not Nvidia's chips are bad, but their perceived value has dropped significantly. The US AI market has been developing for 2 years with a constant claim of its dominance. If DeepSeek hadn't appeared, the US would have continued its dominance, but DeepSeek emergence disrupted everything. On January 27, the day DeepSeek topped the charts, all AI-related stock in the US plummeted, with Nvidia stock dropping by 17%, the largest single-day drop in the US stock market history.
While it makes sense that DeepSeek's rise would affect OpenAI, we still don't understand why did Nvidia stock drop?
Because DeepSeek not only offers high quality and low cost, but also uses an innovative approach that reduces the need for high-end chips. DeepSeek's parent company, Huafeng Quant, is a quantitative investment firm that uses AI and computer program to analyzing large amount of data for investment strategies. DeepSeek is a part of that company and focusing on developing underlying AI technologies. Despite its strong background, many of the US are skeptical about how DeepSeek could develop such advanced AI models so quickly and so cheaply. Some even have accused DeepSeek copying ChatGPT.
But that's impossible, because ChatGPT is a closed source, while DeepSeek is open source.
Exactly. Also, if DeepSeek has copied ChatGPT, it wouldn't have been immediately obvious once the code has been made public. And moreover, DeepSeek's model provides detailed reasoning process for their answers, while ChatGPT does not.
So that shows that DeepSeek has its own special capabilities, and it's not copying.
Exactly. On January 29th, after Microsoft raised suspicions about DeepSeek's using OpenAI's data, Nvidia's and Microsoft stock dropped again. This was because experts studying DeepSeek's open source code discovered that it used a completely innovative technique to train its model, allowing it to achieve high performance with minimal resources. This technique bypassed the Nvidia CUDA system. DeepSeek can directly access the underlying computing power from the computer chip. Bypassing CUDA, DeepSeek can directly access the underlying computing power of the chip, making it less dependent on Nvidia's technology. This discovery further shocked the confidence of Nvidia stock. In response to DeepSeek rise, US President Donald Trump commented on January 27, saying that DeepSeek emergence is a challenge to US technological dominance and should serve as a wake-up call for American AI companies. He emphasized the need for collaboration to ensure the US maintains leadership in the AI. However, Donald Trump expressed skepticism, repeatedly saying, if is it true, indicating that disbelief that Chinese company could achieve such breakthrough. Interestingly, DeepSeek's most advanced R1 model was released during the Chinese New Year, while Donald Trump has just announced $500 billion investment called Stargate on January 20, aimed at the building world's most advanced AI infrastructure in the US. This plan was intended to solidify the US dominance in AI, but DeepSeek's emergence disrupted these plans Even Elon Musk criticizing the Stargate plan and pointing out that the companies involved didn't have the fund to support such massive investment. Silicon Valley investors describe DeepSeek's emergence as a Sputnik moment for AI, which refers to the 1957 launch of the artificial satellites by the Soviet Union, which shocked the US and speed up the space race between the two giants. And similarly, DeepSeek's breakthrough has shaken the US confidence in the AI leadership. And from my personal experience, I believe that many Chinese AI companies, not just DeepSeek, are surpassed their US counterparts, especially in the area like text-to-video and image-to-video generations. ChatGPT's text-to-video model, Sora, which was highly anticipated, turned out to be disappointing, while Chinese models like Keling and Hailu are far more advanced.
That suggests that the US's perceived lead in AI may be more hype than actual performance, while the Chinese companies are quickly making progress.
In conclusion, DeepSeek's emergence has caused a seismic shift in the AI landscape. With its high quality, low cost, and open source approach, it has challenged the dominance of the US AI companies and sparked a revaluation of the value of the high-end computing chips. So whether you are directly involved in AI or not, this development is a significant moment in ongoing technological revolution.